Thanks for tuning in with me to the JLW channel. If I said it before, I'll say it again. We need to pull together. First topic is the government shutdown. Yeah, we're back on it once again. It went through day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, and today is October the 9th. And we're still on a government shutdown. Government shutdown. As we speak, the government has not been opened back up. And let's take a look. Why?
Of the Trump Republican government shutdown, House Democrats are on duty. House Republicans are on vacation. They have canceled votes for the second consecutive week. They're on the run, missing in action, unwilling to actually do their jobs because they'd rather shut the government down than provide health care to everyday Americans. That's an unacceptable position. And Democrats will continue to make clear.
As he stated, the House Democrats are on duty and the House Republicans are on vacation. Really? Y'all are on vacation while people are struggling to pay their bills. Probably supposed to receive a check. Haven't got one yet. Even though they are government officials, they're still American people. They're working for the American people. They got lives to live. They got children to take care of. People in college that they got to send money to. And you telling me the Democrats are on duty and the Republicans are on vacation? What time are we living in? I'm just saying. People are not on duty because they got vacation time. And they're taking it at this point in life. The government is shut down and you're on vacation. Who does that? Only the Republicans. I'm just saying what I'm saying. They counsel votes for the second time in weeks. What's that telling American people? You say you're a Democrat, you say you're a Republican, you say you're freedom speech. You neither one, you're in the middle. But guess what? I'm for right. I'm for helping others. I'm for doing the right thing. Even when nobody is looking. And you're telling me that the Democrats are on duty, but the Republicans are on vacation? Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. Because they rather shut down the government than to provide health care to everyday Americans. That's sad. You'd rather be on vacation than to sit in the room with the Democrats, the House Speaker, and figure out how we're going to come into a common ground. Red against blue, always been that way, and I'm thinking it's always going to be that way to the end of time. Because the red agree on this and the Democrats agree on that, and they're never going to come together. Either the red holds the House or the Democrat holds the House. And right now we see the Republicans, which are in the red, and the Democrats are in the blue. They run in the House, they're not. But we got to come to a common ground sooner or later. And I'm telling you, time is ticking. Government, open up the government. Government, open up the government. Why? Because you are hurting American people. Once again, let's listen to what the House Speaker, Mike Johnson, has to say.
Don't ask me, because here's the answer. Why aren't you negotiating? There's nothing for us to negotiate. The House has done its job. The House Republicans right now are working hard in their districts all around the country. They're meeting their constituents' needs. They're going and explaining and providing the answers, and they're trying to help them navigate through this madness. Some of our Republican colleagues, we had a big conference call on Saturday. Many of them are working throughout. They're making trips to all their rural hospitals in their district to help them.
He says they have nothing to negotiate with the Democrats. Somebody's lying somewhere. And back then, we couldn't even say the word lying around mama. But somebody lying. I say, you say tell a story, now mama say lying. Somebody lying somewhere. You ain't got nothing you're talking to the Democrats about. Yes, you do. You got a lot to talk to them about. You got to come to a common ground to get the government back open. Families and families and families are losing out because you're not coming to a common ground because you can't see eye to eye. And as we speak, you was on vacation when you should have been in the house. Negotiating some things that going to get us back open and running again. We're going to suffer if this continues. It's going to hit a lot of American people, as it already has. Mike Johnson, nobody else. Trump has seen different. Why? Because they're all on one side of the field. Why don't we come together and make a boom and open up the government again? It's sad, it's pitiful. Democrats, Republicans, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I know you're trying to work for us. I know you're trying to keep help going, Democrats. I know you're doing that. Continue to fight. But guess what? Don't hurt the American people while you're fighting. Don't forget the American people while you're negotiating. Republicans, you ought to be ashamed of yourself if you were on vacation when you should have been in there making a deal. Getting this thing figured out for the American people. It's all about the American people. Obama said it. Bush said it. Biden said it. Even Trump said it. Don't know where that's going, but I'm just saying. We are supposed to be thinking about the American people. Democrats and Republicans. Mike Brown and President Trump and Vice President Van. We supposed to be thinking about the American people. Stop thinking about your policies. Stop thinking about what you want to put into the House. Stop thinking about your situation and start thinking about the American people. They're going to suffer if you do not come up with an ordeal. Pull together. In other news, Sean Diddy Combs has asked President Trump for a pardon. Let's take a look.
Trump says Sean Diddy Combs has asked him for a pardon.
I have a lot of people have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
A pardon is an executive clemency that forgives an individual for a past crime. I think Biden pardoned his son before he got out of office. So Trump, I know the man and did this and did that and been called guilty in the aisle of law. But go ahead and pardon. Everybody else getting pardoned. You might as well pardon Sean Diddy Combs. Guess what? I'm coming out. I'm coming. Who's high? Who's high? Tell me who high? Who shut down the Listen, give him a pardon, man. A lot of folks do a lot of things. I know a lot of folks got hurt in the midst, but I'm just saying, get a man a pardon, let it be done. Get him out of there, get him back to his family, get him back making millions. Guess what? We want some more albums. We want some more sales. We want some more artists coming in. Guess what? We need the money flow to start back up with P. Diddy Combs. Look, I ain't getting none of it. I'm not reaping off of it, but I like Sean Diddy Combs. Don't like the things that they say he did or what he was doing, but I'll be honest with you, I'm thinking to myself, he's just a little freak off. Who don't fly a woman out? Well, not me, but who don't fly folks out? They got millions, fly folks out, you know what I'm saying, to have sex. Just saying. That's what they do. That's what they do. You know, it don't hurt. No, it don't hurt us by them doing it. But he got sentenced to how many years? Okay. But Trump, you can change that. Give him a pardon. Everybody else getting them. Everybody else doing. You giving the serial killer pardons and all that kind of different things and the drug dealer. You might as well get Sean Combs. Look here. I'm directing this to you, Trump. Give Sean Combs Diddy, bad boy for life, a party. He deserves one. We're going to bring it all the way back to Alabama, my hometown, my state. And we're going to talk about this gospel group called Harvey Watkins and the Canton Spirituals. The Canton Spirituals. Harvey Watkins and the Canton Spirituals. These guys were my mom and our favorite people to listen to back in the day, back in 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005 era. Harvey Watkins and the Canton Spirituals, they were our favorite. Not forgetting many more, but them the ones that we were listening to. Let's take a look at one of the songs coming from Harvey Watkins and the Canton Spirituals. Take a look. You can see these guys are on point, and he's yet singing till this day. He don't have the same voice. He don't have the hair. He's not as little as he used to be, and his dad is no longer with him. But guess what? He still sounds the same, and he is the same person. He's filled with the Holy Ghost. He said he's fire baptized. I never met him. Want to meet him before I leave this side of the earth, but he's one of our favorite singers, and he's top. I'm telling you, he's top tier. One of our favorite gospel groups of all times. When I tell you that young man back then used to tear the house down. That was just one of his songs. He has many to offer. They are old to you, but they're yet new to me. So shout out to Harvey Watkins and the Canton Spirituals. We love you, and guess what? We hope you continue to sing 20 more years. The next topic is, and the final topic, we still gonna stay down here in Alabama, but we're gonna go up the way to where my dad moved to after leaving his mom's house. Uriah, Alabama. We're going to go to a little small town called Uriah, Alabama, and we're going to bring up the JD Gospel Singers. They are my top tier gospel singers of all time. When I tell you they rock the house every time they show up, they show out. Not going to name them all, but I'm going to let you take a look at one of their performance. Now guess what? This is not fake. They are actually God-fearing people. Ever since I've been knowing them, they've been God-fearing, and to this day of 2025, they have not changed. Take a look to one of their videos. My God created you. Everybody will say, all the way through COVID-19, all the way through sickness, all the way up through pain, you can be. Stay right now from me, you can be. Somebody ought to be a witness in this place, and he built you. You should have been there a long time ago, singing in the classroom somewhere. But thank God, he built you. Listen, that's just one of many. But guess what? They have a lot more to offer. Go on your Apple Music and look up the JD Singers. You're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. I think they got like 7 songs on there, but you're going to repeat them and repeat them and repeat them until repeat is no longer a repeat. Because I'm telling you, they are some dominant, God-fearing men and women of God. Only one woman and a bunch of men. But guess what? she hangs in there with them, and she has been doing it for years and years to come. Guess what? Y'all go check out the JD Gospel Singers all the way from Alabama, the big state of the red. I'm not a Republican, and I didn't mean to put that in there, but guess what? We are a Republican state. So well, so be it. But check them out, the JD Gospel Singers on Apple Music. When I tell you, they are an amazing gospel group. I love them. Every year I call them back to Take Creek, where I resign at, and guess what? They shows up and shows out each and every time. Again, if I said it before, I'll say it again. We need to pull together as a whole, as American people, as a culture. We need to pull together. Why? Because if we don't do it, the next generation will not know what to do. They will not be able to stand. We got to do something to show our next generation what is to come. Hey, and I'm telling you, if we don't show them, somebody else will, and it won't be the right thing. I'm going to leave you with this. Somebody said on Facebook the other day that we're talking about the kids are our future. No, the kids are our what? Right now. They're not just the future. They are right now. We need to show them. We need to pump them up. We need to press them. We need to tell them about life and God. Guess what? Right now, because they can stand with us while we're yet standing. Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, all these great legends had other people standing with them, and now they're in the forefront. That's what we need to do today. Not just black people, not just African American people, not just Hispanic people or other cultures. We need to stand together as a United States. Divided, we fall. United, we stand. Until next time, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Be blessed, and may God bless you. It's the JLW channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Tell me how you like it. Tell me what's next the video. The post. Love you. Deuces.